So I need to tell this story. So I'm at Smashburger right now and I just got my order. But before I walked in, there was this guy who came up to me asking me for $1. And, he said I need $1 for some food. That was a bug. And, yeah, he says he needs $1 for some food. And I'm like, well, I can buy you something from Smashburger. And he's like, is that what it's called, Smashburger? Yeah, that's what it's called. I keep on Crush Burger for some reason. Anyway, I'm like, I can buy you something. He's like, no, I'm gonna go meet my girlfriend. If I don't have $1, I'll look like a loser. And I'm like, inside, I'm like, that makes no sense. So I start interrogating this guy, and I'm like, so, eventually I'm like, so, where are you going for dinner? And he says, oh, I'm gonna go to Sizzler. And I'm like, have you been to Sizzler? So after he says that, I'm just like, so I start asking him questions, obviously, and I'm like, so you mean to tell me that $1 is going to be the difference between you looking like a loser and you pretty much getting laid tonight? He's like, pretty much. And I'm like, so if you don't have that $1, you'll be like, oh, your girlfriend will be like, oh, what a loser. But if you do have $1, she'll be like, oh, my hero. It's like, what? So anyway, so I start asking him, like, so I eventually asked him, so what are you going to do with $1? I mean, where are you going to go to eat? Because that is what you start off with. You're going to eat somewhere. He says, I'm going to go to Sizzler. Oh, have you been to Sizzler? And he's like, yeah, they have a good salad bar. And internally, I didn't say it to him, but internally I was like, if I came to Sizzler with $1, they'd laugh me out of the restaurant. You're an idiot, dude. So after I interrogate this guy and I start putting logic into his mind, he's like going, well, now I'm starting to feel like a dumbass. And I'm like, good, I hope so. Well, I didn't say that, but I was like, pretty much like, good, you know. But, so I ended up giving him the $1. Not because he needed it, but just because I could, I bitched him out. So I was like, yeah, might as well give him the fucking $1. Anyway, that's it. See ya.